My article in Southwest Economy talks about why involuntary part-time employment is lower in Texas than the US. The involuntary part-time employment rate has improved more slowly than the unemployment rate and remains an important concern for monetary policy. Before the onset of the Great Recession, involuntary part-time employment as a percent of Texas workers was similar to the rest of the nation. After the Great Recession and the slow recovery that followed, the involuntary part-time employment rate rose more sharply across the rest of the nation. Since 2015, while the rate in Texas has returned to its pre-recession levels, it still remains elevated in the rest of the US. A less severe recession in Texas and a stronger recovery, particularly in services and construction sectors, has contributed to Texas' relatively good performance. There are two main reasons for involuntary part-time employment: a slack economy and lack of full-time jobs. A slack economy is the most important reason, but some workers are involuntarily part-time employed simply due to lack of full-time jobs. The share citing lack of full-time jobs remained largely stable in Texas since the Great Recession, while it has risen sharply in the rest of the US. Clearly, lack of full-time jobs appears to be a less important concern in Texas than the US. Part of the difference in availability of full-time jobs in Texas is cyclical. Texas economy tends to grow faster than the nation. But there are also important structural differences. For example, Texas has a lower minimum wage, more flexible labor markets, and lighter regulatory burden that also contribute to greater availability of full-time jobs in Texas.